Hameen Media Group presents your NXT Next Level Wrestling Review with your host, Big Ray and the Vet. So,
are you ready? We said, are you ready?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Next Level Wrestling Review, your NXT Wrestling Review Show. And ladies and gentlemen, this is it. 2025 is the end of Big Ray as a wrestling pundit. Unless WWE fixes whatever the hell they're doing. What are we talking about? You're going to have to stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know me, you're like, why the fuck should I care about this guy, Big Ray? Who is this guy? Well, I'm the pundit of the people. The man with the plan, Big Ray, here to stay to talk some Lucha Libre today, and also trying to get this damn chapstick out of my pocket today. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not alone. No, this man doesn't need chapstick. His lips are naturally moist, apparently. This is what I hear. This is what people tell me. This is the lore of the best in the world, ladies and gentlemen. He is the one. He is the only. The Vet. Got my chapstick. He's a Rip Rogers guy. The Vet. Doesn't need chapstick. Rip Rogers guy. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know he's the best in the world, but did you know he's also a Rip Rogers guy? It's the Vet, Jamie Williams. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's happening?
Fucking WWE stinks.
Wow. We're getting right into it.
Yep. They fucking suck.
You've all been acknowledged. This is a pre-acknowledgement. We
Yes.
love you, Mike.
Yes.
Okay, we're done. We're getting right into the 3 count. Hit the 3 count.
And he's not joking. We're just going to get right into this because there's a lot to discuss here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we love you all. Oh, are they going to get mad?
Who cares?
All right, I care.
If they don't feel loved by now, I don't know what else we can do. It's gonna start to be a problem, I think.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so just for this week, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to just jump right into it. It's the 1. It's the 2. It is the 3 count. This is the 3 count. With the latest breaking news in pro wrestling, sports, pop culture, and more. Now, back to Big Ray and the Vet. It is the 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and you've all been acknowledged. Like I said, next week I'll take extra time with you and acknowledge you. But this week we got to jump right into it. Relax, all right? We got to give him something. I mean, this show is not enough. Here's the deal. According to ESPN, I'm not going to read any fucking public statement or nothing like that. This has got me hot beyond belief. I actually tweeted something out on the toilet as the Vet was saying, send me the link. I'm like, I'm supposed to be sending Vet the link to the show, and I'm tweeting on the toilet. Literally. Did I wash my hands? Yes, I did. All right, so ESPN is signing a contract with the WWE to have all their PLEs go on their $30 a month ESPN streaming app. And Tony Khan has already come out public and says he is confident that WWE fans will move over and pay that amount to watch WWE PLEs. Let me just tell you something. In the words of the great Hulk Hogan, who, rest in peace, he was put 6 feet under last night. And rest in peace. In the words of the great Hulk Hogan, what you gonna do, brother, when the wrestling fans walk away on you, dude? Everything ESPN Vet touches sucks. It stinks. The NFL now sucks. The UFC, I haven't bought a fucking pay-per-view since they started working with ESPN. They stink. Red Zone stinks. Fucking MLB baseball stinks on ESPN. Everything, the wokeness the freaking blue-haired assholes. Everything sucks. I'm so fucking done. Well, I am not paying Vet $30 fucking dollars, and I'm not stealing it either. Which means, guess what? I'm done. I'm not gonna watch pay-per-views for what? What the fuck do I have to do to fucking get a good fucking value nowadays? I can't even get a goddamn Big Mac for $1.99 like I used to back in 1992. I'm so fucking tight on this. Vet, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think you meant Nick Khan earlier.
Nick Khan, Tony Khan, all fucking Khan.
Because if Tony Khan was confident that WWE fans would move over, then that's an interesting take from him. But
King Khan, King Corn Khan,
King Corn Khan, yeah, Starman,
dude, are you serious? Like, do they really fucking think, bro? I don't fucking pay for ESPN now. That app, $30. So we're going from $5 tier. I think the premium Peacock is like $11 is what I pay at 12. I don't fucking even know. To fucking $30 a month to what? Unless, and I'll let you talk in a second. I just got to get it out, Vet. Unless the WWE does some shit where just for $10 a month, or maybe just for $5, because I'm not paying for Peacock and WWE. That's too much. What the fuck am I doing? Well, just for this amount, you don't have to see the NFL. You don't have to give a fuck about, unless, what are they doing, like a package deal? $30 a month, a premium Hulu, Disney, and ESPN, maybe. But I don't pay for ESPN. The only thing I get is Hulu, premium, because I like their shit. Disney, fuck Disney. And fuck Disney World, and Disneyland too. I don't pay for any of that shit. I don't like it. Ah, fuck. VPN Netflix, Scott Woodford says. I might have to do that. Can you do that on a TV, Vet? Get a VPN?
Probably.
All right, you're going to have to fucking walk me through this. All right, talk me down here, Vet. I don't even know what to say. I'm done. I can't afford it. I'm sorry. I make good money. My wife, we can't afford it too much. It's not worth it.
So I'm curious. I didn't look into the details of this, but
I'll pull it up for you.
I just was wondering because one of the things that sucked about the ESPN app, right? Which apparently this is a brand new thing they're rolling out. So are they getting rid of the previous app or something? That's one thing I want to know. Yeah, Number two,
I can read it up for you if you want.
If you had the ESPN app, you could watch, you could stream sports and everything, but it was UFC, but you still had to buy a UFC.
Yeah, you still had to pay for the pay-per-view.
So is this a $30 on top of you got to pay for a PLE? See, that's the one thing I didn't get a chance to really look into the statement and see. Because that's definitely a little bit, you're asking a lot there.
I don't even know. I'm looking at the official statement here. It says ESPN is a subsidiary of Walt Disney Company and WWE part TKO Group Holdings, blah, blah, blah. Today announced the landmark rights agreement. ESPN platforms, including the new ESPN direct-to-consumer streaming service, will become exclusive to the United States domestically. WWE Premium Live events, including two-night cultural phenomenon WrestleMania starting 2026. This deal will make ESPN, all right, I know all that bullshit. It's not giving me the motherfucking, let me see. Okay, all of ESPN.com. Let's see here. In one place, coming soon. All right, so let's see what this says here, Vet. It says here, for the first time ever, ESPN will offer its full suite of networks and services directly to fans, along with enhanced ESPN app, which sucks, integrate game stats, betting. All right, I know all this dumb shit. Multi-view, oh, God. Sports Center. Designing. It's not fucking telling you.
Well, the professor says everything's included, so I'll just trust the professor.
It says here, oh yes, Stephanie McMahon comes to your house and gives you a hand job personally. Everybody that buys it.
Is that worth $30?
That's worth $30. Yeah.
All right.
Now,
or $300 a year if you want to save money.
Now, how am I going to get my wife to be okay with that?
You just don't tell her.
She'll notice Stephanie McMahon walking through the front door, Vet.
Well, only if she's not at work.
I can't do that behind her back.
She could be engrossed in one of those Game Pass games.
Well, she helps.
I think you guys have some family meetings to, but I mean, look, I understand that in an entitled society, you get mad anytime you have to pay for something. I get it. But this is just how things are. I can't even believe that they got away with when they first announced the WWE Network.
It's wild, man.
And they said, this is $10 for all this. My first thought was, hey, that's great for me. But how are you guys going to make any money off of this shit?
They showed us.
Yeah. So, this day was always coming.
Fun fact, they didn't make money.
Right.
It doesn't work.
No.
Jesus. But I can't do it.
No, they had to sell the network to Peacock.
Bro, $30 $300 a year. For what though? I'm not going to watch anything else on ESPN. So I don't care about football anymore as much as I used to.
But this is what everybody has to, this is the decisions that everybody has to make. What's it worth? If it ain't worth it to you, it ain't worth it to you. No one's going to say that you have to get it. But if it's not worth it to you, then oh well.
I guess
if you don't care that much, you can't complain. You probably will have no real trouble just dropping WWE out of your life.
Are they getting all the archives? Are they putting the WWE Network on ESPN?
Who knows? Are they just going to move this shit around from streaming service to streaming service? See, these are the things when everybody decided that streaming was the future. Some people decided it sooner than others. In fact, you could say that the WWE decided streaming was the future. They're one of the earliest people, right? Because the network predated a lot of these services, if not most of them. Like only Netflix is really up and running, I think.
You know what? Look at what Cold Blooded says here. To be completely honest, I've been looking for a really good reason to stop watching wrestling and get everything exclusive from HMG. This is a reason.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'd just like to let everybody know that starting in 2026, HMG channel memberships will be $29.99.
Yeah, on Patreon.
That's right. So
no. They'll be $28.99. We're not assholes.
Yeah, right. We got to pass some savings on to these wonderful people who've stuck with us through so much.
Bro, this is a punch to my gut as a wrestling fan. And you're probably saying $30 a month isn't a lot. Well, for me, it is. It is. It is when you go to McDonald's. I haven't gone to McDonald's, Vet. When's the last time you've been to McDonald's, honestly?
Well, before this year, like 3 years.
Bro, I think it's been longer than that for me.
Every so often.
So what I'm saying is that the value that you're getting for what you're paying is not worth it. So I don't go anymore.
Right.
And it's going to be the exact same thing with the WWE Network. Wherever they go, it's not worth it to me. I don't get to watch the pay-per-views anyway live. Mostly I'm working.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. There are people that's going to be worth it because there'll be people that look, when you go to the buffet has a cover charge.
I like buffet.
And this is up to you to eat, right? I use this analogy all the time when I'm talking about, getting value for things in today's day and age. But if you go to the buffet and pay the $20 or whatever it costs to get in, and you don't get the steak and you don't get the shrimp and you don't get the other good stuff, and all you get is like a 3-bean salad and like a piece of cornbread, that's on you.
I like cornbread.
You have to eat till it's worth it. And it's the same thing with the ESPN app. If you love sports, you better watch every football game, every baseball game, every basketball game, every soccer game, every wrestling PLE. And then then $30 it's not too much if you love all that stuff that much. But for some people, $30 is asking a lot. It's up to you. But the other thing is, I want to bring the other side of this up because, for example, Frank saying pirate it in seconds and move on, right? Well, so piracy is the reason that things like this happen. They can't charge you a fair price because people have been stealing stuff since the internet's invented, which has caused the price of everything to rise. The studios and the companies and stuff, they're going to get their money one way or the other. So they're going to gouge the loyal, law-abiding citizens and get the money that way, rather than be able to charge everybody a fair price. So this has been a problem ever since the internet age. And as Malcolm X would say, the chickens are coming home to roost.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, I don't know what else to say, Vet. Hold on, I'm trying to pull something up because immediately as soon as this went up today, the story, right? Somebody posted this, and it's fucking true though. It's fucking true. People will always find a way around things. I just don't know, man. I don't. Like, here's the thing. If I'm not gonna watch the PLEs, right? Do I really want to give a fuck about the product itself? Because you're watching the weekly product that builds up to the big grand finale, right? The PLEs.
Yeah,
to
maybe.
me, this is the way I watch it. I don't know. Maybe it's different for everybody else. Maybe nobody gives a shit. Like some people say in the chat. What is it? I'll just watch the highlights. Raw recap it and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I just don't think it's worth it. Like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. You and I have talked about it off air, and I'll say it on air. I've thought about just not doing the wrestling anymore. I don't know. This might be it. Like, I genuinely, maybe this is my kick in the ass.
Has wrestling passed us by?
I don't know, man. Metal Echoes says, I'll gladly pay $30 for a WWE PLE. They used to be $60. It's still half the cost. That's true, right?
Also, they be cramming PLEs down our throat. We get 2 a month sometimes.
Right, so
it's really 15 a month if you look at it that way.
Right, but again, listen, like I said, if they said that there's a tier, like certain tiers, where, all right, you don't need the football, you exclude the football, you exclude the Disney, you exclude the Hulu, or whatever the fuck else, so you exclude this and the pickleball tournaments and all this other dumb shit, and you just get WWE for $9.99 a month, then I'll pay the extra $10 a month. Fuck it. But if it's $30 and I have to eat everything they give me on my plate, I'm not gonna do it. This might be my Vet. I'm telling you, I'm going public. I'm not being emotional. I've talked about this for a long time now. This might be it. I might fucking actually retire from doing this. Period. Like forever. There is no need for me. So I guess cold-blooded, start working, start getting your vocal cords ready. Maybe the Vet will need a new co-host here. Maybe we'll get T and Couponer, to do I don't know, I Like It Raw with Jimmy T. This might be it, man. The weekly product sucks, but I'm not paying. Wait, the weekly product sucks, but I'm not paying $30 a month to watch wrestling. Yeah, Kevin, I get it. For some people, that's a lot of money, dude. $30 is a lot of money. I don't know that.
I don't know. I think we've talked about, I think, both sides of the issue here. So I think we.
Well,
the point is, it's in everybody's hands. The choice is in your hands, guys. I always tell people, vote with your wallet. If you like wrestling, but $30 is too much, but you do want to pay it, but you just can't, why don't you look at some of the other things in your budget that maybe you're wasting money on and make some room for that wrestling? Or if you decided, hey, I've had enough wrestling in my life, goodbye forever, it's okay too. Whatever you choose. It's not too late either. If you want to pay for one, if WWE puts on a show so good that you can't miss it, I bet you anything there's a free trial that's coming your way to make sure that you actually want this ESPN app. And you could try that trial and watch that show and cancel the hell out of it. You know, there's so many different ways to go about it.
Well,
so don't worry.
There's a good chance, man. John Cena retires, so do I. I've been doing this since 2010, 2011, since my father passed away. And it's like, I don't know. It's not worth it. Like, I don't think, oh, man, I don't know. Let me shut up because I don't want to be too emotional and then backtrack and be like, okay, I'm going to take $30 a month. I'm going to watch wrestling anyway.
That is what's going to happen.
No, it's not.
Look into the future.
Look at my heart. Don't look at my eyes. Look at my heart. I'm telling you, dude. I'm really contemplating.
There's a lot of cheese in that heart. Or queso, as your people call it.
All right. Before I get off of this, Yvette, what is your favorite cheese? If you have to have one, if you could only have one cheese for the rest of your life, what would it be? Has to be one cheese. Can never use another type.
I'm not so much of a cheese connoisseur.
What?
That I could need to make this decision. I think if somebody handed me a random cheese and said this is all you can get, as long as it's not one of those weird ones, I think I'd be okay with it. Whatever it is. Mozzarella. I don't like Swiss that much, but
Swiss is pretty good.
I don't like it. But any of the other ones, they're fine.
Oh shit! No, I forgot to change. I didn't change my background. This is NXT. This ain't fucking Monday Night Raw. What am I doing over here? Hold on. Boop. Right.
Oh, I thought you had the war zone thing up because you were ready to go to war with the.
Oh, I am. Gah. Anyway, all right. Let's jump into a couple more rumors. Like I always say, every wrestling news story is just a rumor, folks. It's just a rumor. Things.
Except this. So even this ESPN one is just a rumor.
I wonder, what are the chances? I know we're beating a dead horse, but what are the chances that the WWE gets enough backlash that they fucking? Is there a possibility they change their mind? Is that always a possibility?
No.
I raise the air conditioner because it's fucking freezing in here. No, so you think that's it? They're sticking to their guns. Brock Lesnar is definitely coming back. Hulk Hogan's still in the Hall of Fame, brother. We have to suffer through Booker T on NXT. I mean, I love Booker T. Okay, all right. I guess that's
a done deal.
We got Pepper Jack here. We got mozzarella. Mozzarella's good. Pepper Jack. I have to go with the Gouda. He laughs. The artist laughs. I really, I guess cheddar. It's good.
It's pretty versatile, right?
Yeah. On a
like
sandwich.
If you had to only have cheddar, you could make it work.
Yeah. You ever had cheddar pizza instead of mozzarella? It's delicious. Yeah. Not surprisingly, Roman Reigns is getting beaten down and hit so hard, so many tsunamis. All right, so we already spoke about this yesterday. So he's getting written off of TV. No shit, Sherlock. He's gone. Dave Meltzer also. Jesus fuck.
He almost ended his own life at SummerSlam with that dive he did.
Who?
Roman Reigns.
Oh,
you see him go flying face first into the. He looked like fucking Red Velvet.
The cake.
The wrestler who broke her neck.
She broke her neck? I don't know. She broke her neck? Oh,
well,
no.
she, like a long time ago when AEW first started, she famously scorpioned herself outside the ring. But recently, she actually broke her neck, probably doing something not nearly that dangerous.
Wow. Poor kid.
Anyway.
How long is she out? Is she going to come back? Do you know?
Probably.
Oh, poor young lady.
Right now, she's, recuperating in your mama's kitchen.
Oh, well, I hope she's okay. Dave Meltzer also said original plans called for Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight title on SummerSlam Saturday and defend it against LA Knight on Sunday. Interesting. Ultimately, they decided to do that. This is I'm going to tell you right now.
They did not have that planned.
Right, Vet? That is made up.
Someone fed him that. Someone fed him that.
Oh, somebody worked him so fucking hard. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, folks. Oh my God, I'm so angry.
How are you going to set that up in the time in between?
That's stupid.
Was LA Knight gonna walk out there with Big E and Triple H and be like, "Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you." Yeah. Anyway. All right, let's see what else is. I I've been reading about this. And since you are the AEW Direct guy, along with the Jimmy T, yes, sir, you can do your gimmick there. I've heard that MVP has a ton of heat backstage. I don't know if you know about this. In recent months, Fightful Select, you pay for this, but we get it here for free. There have been allegations that MVP is unwilling to drop the title to certain teams. They refuse. They're using creative control, brother. I guess it's okay because it's AEW to not drop the titles to anybody. I don't think they feel that any team can beat them. And here's the fun fact. There is no team in probably all of wrestling that can beat them for a shoot. So why should they fucking drop the belt?
Yeah.
Vet.
No. And why would you want them to?
Well, let's talk about this. So MVP is using what Professor says ESPN will be broadcasting. Oh, he's giving us more information. Let's do this.
Select events on regular cable. So, like, if you already have ESPN on cable, maybe you go just watch it.
Suck my balls, dude. Not
you,
Professor.
You probably get. They'll probably tack the PLE price onto your bill.
How many wrestlers? T and Coupon asked him, how many wrestlers have creative control in AEW? All of them, apparently.
Yeah, or none of them.
All right, so let's talk about MVP Vet and what's going on. I don't know if
he's the best.
Break it down, brother. Like what is happening here?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Back to you, Ray.
Right.
No, see, here's the thing. I don't know, how true it is, but I don't know why. I don't know where the heat would come from. Like, is it people that had to directly work with MVP and the Hurt Syndicate?
I don't know.
Is that why? And at All In, they had the perfect out because it was a triple threat match, and they could have had a team win without, the Hurt Syndicate losing.
Yeah, but the Hurt Syndicate is so tough; they shouldn't even lose, even if another team is involved.
And guess what? They didn't. They won that match.
Damn
so
right they did.
There you go. That was an opportunity to beat an unbeatable team, and they didn't take it. They have no good tag teams. I don't even know why they would want them to lose the belts for any reason. I don't know. Like you said, this is all these are just rumors, so I don't know. But whatever MVP thinks, he's probably right.
Yeah.
I'll just give that as that's my take on the whole thing, is that regardless of what's being said, I would say if MVP has ideas, his ideas are probably good. I like MVP. So,
hey, I mixed a little almond milk with just a touch of half and half and some cinnamon in my coffee. It's a game changer. It's sweet and nutty. It's delicious. For what it's worth, Cardi B told Complex Sports she isn't ready to wrestle for WWE yet, but will be one day. This is a reason why I'm not paying for ESPN. Listen, I had some days to think about this, and I even spoke about this yesterday with the jelly roll thing at SummerSlam. And man, do I commend Jelly Roll for giving everything? I know Ben had his thoughts on that and stuff like that.
What did Ben think?
Oh, I think
loved it.
He hated it because he's like, the dude's on when you use Ozempic, or allegedly, when you use Ozempic, you don't only lose the weight, you definitely lose the muscle. It's like a side effect. So he's losing all this weight. He's losing all this muscle. He can't properly get in wrestling shape. And honestly, I thought Jelly Roll was gonna die for real. I did get scared. Like, he was explaining how, when this kid jumped off the top rope onto him, that he stiffened up and he did everything right, but it's still 200 pounds coming down, with maybe 500 pounds of pressure or more on this non-athlete's body, that you could stop a heart, with something like that. I mean, it's just, but people like Cardi B.
Well, to use another Ben Hameen quote that may be attributed to somebody else allegedly, fuck him. You had your moment. think I give a shit about Jelly Roll's health.
See, Richard Bronson Vickery is saying Ben didn't hate it. From what I was listening to, it sounded like he didn't like it.
I didn't even watch it, so. Oh.
Yeah, the vet's done with I Like It Raw. He doesn't watch it anymore. But what you can do is, after I Like It Raw every single Tuesday, go over and watch the vet, $2 Tuesdays. What did you play yesterday? What was it?
Some $2 game.
Was it any good?
It was okay. It was like a little Mega Man ripoff.
Oh, I love Mega Man. What's your favorite Mega Man, vet?
2.
Yes, me too.
It's the only correct choice.
It's a great game.
Mega Man X1 for the Super Nintendo was really good too, but I think 2's got to take it for me just for the soundtrack alone.
Hey, you know I got Day of Reckoning 2 coming for the.
Oh, you ordered it, huh?
Yeah, I sure freaking did.
All right.
And I also ordered my excuse me, Nintendo my GameCube controller.
So
Anyway.
about Cardi B,
Yeah,
did
fuck
she was she the one like one of her exes said that her BBL smelled like hot trash left in the sun? Was that her, or is he or am I thinking of a different rapper?
No, that's her.
Oh.
That's her. Have you seen what Little Kim looks like? Oh my god. Anyway, that'll be Cardi B
in the 90s.
No, I'm saying now.
Oh.
Yeah, you haven't seen that, right? You don't want to. Anyway, one more story here. It says social media compiled a list, of names at recent WWE tryouts, and among them were football players, track stars, models, gymnasts, taekwondo champions, and a stuntman. This is a story.
And Lyra's
this is what they
fiance?
fucking always do.
All that and Lyra's fiance too.
Bro, hold on, I'm looking something up real quick. Yeah, vet. So I don't know if you've seen this, but this is we're about to go back in time. This is Lil' Kim in 2025. This is what she looks like.
Oh my god, did she get stung by bees?
Bro, she looks terrible. Look at this. It's not even the same person.
Huh.
That's wild. You didn't even know that was that. Look at her.
Isn't that from these are publicity shots from Megan too, right?
What is that? I don't know.
Isn't that the robot doll movie?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, she looks horrible. All right. With that being said, folks, listen, man. Hot start to the show here. But man, remember those days, vet, when you did want to pay $35? What was it? $29.99? For a WWE PLE.
What did the first SummerSlam cost? Wasn't it like $19.99 or something back in '87?
Professor, how much? As we jump into this day in Professor, oops, sorry, I have music still playing. How much was the first SummerSlam what was it? 1988? Was that what was the first SummerSlam? I can't remember.
I think it was 88.
I can't remember.
Yeah, 88.
Anyway, okay. How much was that? Was that PLE? If you don't, I'm sorry, pay-per-view. Remember when things were pay-per-views? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Pro Wrestling Reflection Time Machine. The professor gave me the keys. Everything's lubed up, ready to go. The flux capacitor is full, and I think it's time to go back to this day in professional wrestling history.
Will you stop? What you gonna do? Boobies.
What's your name, fella?
Triple H.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going back, way back. Let's see how far. We're going back to 1990-something. It is August 6th, 1993. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on a house show in Sheffield, England, Hulk Hogan brother defeats WWF champion Yokozuna by disqualification. This would prove to be Hogan's last match under the WWF banner until his return to the company in 2002. Vet, I know you're a huge Yokozuna.
So wait a minute. So this is he had already lost it back to Yokozuna at King of the Ring, and then he had one more match in Sheffield, England.
That's it. That's it, man. Why are you laughing? That's not funny.
It's just very funny. Isn't that a little bit funny?
Where's the professor? Did he give us an answer? Anybody? Can anybody help us?
Well, he
here?
gave us
How
an
much was-
estimate
What do you
that
say?
it was $24.95 or
Oh, there it is.
$29.95.
All right, that works. Anyway.
And now couponer
yeah.
saying it's $14.95. An artist is saying it was $15 after he
Nice.
guessed it was $40. Nothing cost $40 in 1988. That amount of money hadn't even been invented yet.
Let's see. Hey Siri, how much did the very first SummerSlam cost on pay-per-view? Hey Siri. Of course. She wants to use chat GPT. Let's see what she says here. All right.
The very
You got
first
AI using
SummerSlam,
AI?
held in 1988, cost approximately $19.95 on pay-per-view in the United States. That was from ChatGPT. Check.
Nice. So it was $19
Yeet.
and 95 cents.
So every one of y'all was wrong, unless ChatGPT is wrong, which
I
it
doubt
often
that.
is.
No, I doubt that, Fed. Chat, it's AI. AI is never wrong.
You just had an AI ask AI.
In 2001, Tajiri Vet defeated X-Pac on Monday Night Raw to win the WWF Light Heavyweight title. It was his only run with the belt, and he lost it back to X-Pac 2 weeks later. Vet, let's talk about Tajiri a little bit. Tajiri, the what would they call him? The Japanese chainsaw? Was that his gimmick?
Buzzsaw?
Buzzsaw. The buzzsaw, not the chainsaw. Underutilized talent. Would this guy be super over nowadays? Let's say in the WWE. Like, were you a fan of Tajiri? Coming up.
I liked Tajiri back in ECW,
Who
and
didn't?
he provided some entertaining matches in the WWF, but
Okay.
I don't think it would be much different now. I don't think he would stand out so much now. You remember when he was when he first came in, he was just very plain trunks and boots.
Yes.
And it wasn't until he started wearing the garbage bag pants and misting people that, he really got some attention. And some of those matches with Super Crazy.
Oh my
And-
God. Yeah.
What was the other guy in the triple threat? Was it Jerry Lynn in some of those, or
It's probably Jerry Lynn.
maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but
No, I
But
think
yeah,
it was
they-
Jerry
they-
Lynn.
they had a lot of pretty crazy fun matches there. And, when he came to WWF, there was, they had the stuff with Regal, they had a little comedy duo going, and, it worked
You think so?
a little bit.
Well, Vet, check this out, brother. There's only one more topic here. Only 3 things happened
Wow.
on this day in professional wrestling history. And in 2007, Vince McMahon, you may have heard of him, returned to Monday Night Raw after the Who Killed Vince McMahon angle was dropped. McMahon would set up a 20-man battle royal to determine who would be named the general manager of Raw. The battle royal was won by Charlie Dempsey's dad, William Regal. Why did he come back from the Who Killed? Was it the Chris Benoit thing? Right, yeah. So he was like, all right, pal, I'm not dead, pal.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly where he came back, was that next, when they did that tribute episode before they knew what happened.
Oh my Lord, jeez. Yeah. So, oh boy, this is odd. The little website that we use for the breakdown of that's not up.
Do they want $30 a month?
I don't know. I went to WWE.com, and it seems like they have a pretty good breakdown. Oh no, I don't know. Live NXT results. I should have done this before. Fuck. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wing it here, brother. Oh yeah, WWE does a pretty good job here. All right, we could do it. All right, so WWE's Vet, go to WWE.com. They do the same thing that the other website does. So if you wanna, just type in what is it? NXT results and go to WWE.com. All right,
Do
so
that?
that's it, man, for this week in professional wrestling history. Let me just play the music out because we're gonna have some happy birthdays here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it's birthday time. It is birthday time. And you can wish a happy birthday to Jeddah, born in 1987. I have no idea who Jeddah is, but okay. You see,
Jeddah.
Ooh, yeah, Jeddah. I never heard of Jeddah before. We can also wish a happy birthday to Bram. You may have heard of him. You know Bram? He's over.
It's Thomas Latimer,
Yeah, Bram, born in
Mr.
1986.
Camille.
Yeah, born 1986, folks. The great Dino Bravo. It's born in
Nothing great about Dino Bravo. There was two Dino Bravos. Which one was it?
It's the Dino Bravo, the strongest Canadian in the world. Dino Bravo, born in 1947. Apparently, look, I'm sad.
Yeah, because he died. He was murdered.
He died.
Yeah.
And finally, we can wish a happy birthday in heaven to Jimmy Valiant, the great Jimmy Valiant, ladies and gentlemen. And this was today in professional wrestling history. And folks, you know what time it is. It's time for some NXT. So why don't you all walk with us? Here we go. Gotta walk. Give me a yeet.
Yeet.
Yeet. I'll just do it that way. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. Not really. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for NXT. Walking. We got to walk, folks. We're walking towards the parking lot in Orlando, Florida, where it was pouring rain yesterday. Jordan Grace almost drowned in a puddle. Long story short. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is NXT, August 5th, 2025. And we are here to break it down for you folks. Vet, I did text you yesterday.
Yes.
About one specific match, but I forgot to text you about another match.
That's all right.
And that
I
would
ignored all of it.
You son of a
I
bitch.
barely watched the show, so I'm pulling up
my
WWE.
God. Come on.
I'm pulling up
Colin.
WWE.com. No, I'm kidding.
Vet
This
Wyson.
time I'm kidding. There was only one match I barely paid attention to, as because I was trying to get my salad together.
Salad. I like salad. So obviously the first match, since you
That
didn't
was
return-
the one that I was salading.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
You all know that I disavow Kelani Jordan.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I don't like her. I don't watch her matches. But since the vet didn't return my text message at all, I don't think you even saw it. I don't know. I fucking forced myself to watch this hot garbage.
But you didn't text me about this one.
I know. I forgot.
You texted me about the other one.
Well,
I saw it.
Damn it.
And this didn't really need to be watched. So
Yeah,
even if you didn't watch it, it wouldn't have mattered. And I was having a salad, but for anybody that's wondering, we're opening up the show with the Glamour versus the Blammer. What do you think about that?
That's awesome.
Eh.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Blah. Where's Liz to tell us how bad Kelani Jordan is?
Where's the
Probably
lovely
working hard.
Elizabeth? Yeah, she's working so hard. Yeah. Excuse me.
You may be interested to know, again,
Not
like
really.
as many of you do not watch, the Canvas advertisement smack in the middle was Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah. And Vic Joseph tried to be funny and say something like, I don't know, Booker, maybe she was born with it. You know, that kind of stuff. So they have a match. It doesn't matter. Why doesn't the match matter? Why does it not matter that we didn't watch it? Because Jordan Grace just runs out right in the middle of it.
Wearing a neck brace. Why again?
Wearing a neck brace. Doctor would probably advise her to not run. She chases Mariah May out to a waiting SUV. Like she
Yeah,
had that shit. The driver's in the
understand
parking
that.
lot. Gun it.
Oh, it's pouring.
It's almost
rain now.
like she
almost
knew. Yeah. Splish, splish, splish. It's
Oh, I'm
almost like, what the hell?
Sorry.
It's almost like she knew that Jordan Grace was going to chase her out of the ring at some point, or out of the building even.
Then she gets counted out. Like, are you serious?
She gets counted out. a rare count out win for someone. But this
$30 a month, folks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
They're not going to try to ask you to.
Yes.
Like this, the NXT is going to be. That's definitely going to be on the free ESPN app that you can just get on your phone, right?
Bro, I don't know.
Or do they have the CW app show NXT PLEs?
You know, can I ask you something, man? This is so frustrating for me. So last night I work, right? You know, I use a certain site to actually download the show so I can watch it on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
How is this so hard to go to this? How come like no other app like Hulu, CW, as soon as the show is over, it's on? Like you can't just rewatch it. You have to go to the kayfabe site to do that. That's so fucking annoying, bro. Like,
you want to know something even more annoying?
what's that?
So I'm on the West Coast, right?
Oh no, why?
I was born here. So this is the deal. Even though the show is already done and been over, when I go to the kayfabe thing, it doesn't have. I can't just watch it already. I have to wait for the West Coast feed to play through and get uploaded.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's whack.
It is mad whack, son.
Word.
Up.
Anyways,
Yeah. So
we're moving on from Kelani Jordan. No one cares. Next we have the new you having a meeting in the back, and they're asking, you know, Andre Chase what they think their chances are, and he's like, 1 in a million.
you know what, dude? This joke, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm so tired of this. So we have a chance. This fucking, you know who wrote that? Shawn Michaels, because he probably fucking saw Ace Ventura, you know, and he's like,
It's
oh,
Dumb
that's
and Dumber.
funny. Gee, whatever. You're Dumb and Dumber.
Some Jim
And
Carrey movie.
That's one of the two. Happy Gilmore 2. And the fact is that he said, oh, this is hilarious. Let me write this in for these kids who've never seen this movie ever. So you're telling me we have a chance? Shut up. Shut up.
They weren't even born when the movie came out.
Shut up. Oh, wow. You put it that way.
Speaking of Borne, you know Uriah Connors. We probably talked about this and I forgot. You know, just like how I just like never pay attention to things and then I'm late and act like I just learned something.
Sure.
You know, like with Kalani's baby powder. That's the other Finley kid.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that except me, right?
I thought you knew that. Yeah.
Well, if I knew, I forgot.
It's Skinny Finley.
Yeah, he looks like Peter Avalon.
Yeah. Fifth Finley's kid. He's the youngest. He's the baby. He's
Damn.
the baby.
It's so bad that anybody can make David Finley look tough.
David Finley is tough. He learned to fight from his father. Wait, that wasn't his gimmick, was it? What the hell was his gimmick? Fit Finley's? My name's Fit Finley. Yeah, and I love to fight.
He loves to fight.
Yeah.
And so we took that character and gave him a leprechaun son.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Why have
Why not,
anything
Fat?
serious? Why have anything serious in the mid 2000s in wrestling?
$30 a month, folks.
Well, here is the new Chase U versus the Honks.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the match that Ray told me to watch, so I watched it. I didn't even turn the speed up to 2. I kept it on 1.
Mm-hmm.
So my first thought, as far as just the match, let's talk about the match itself first, the body of the match,
Please.
right?
And then I have a
My
question.
first thought, as I wrote down here, was, wow.
Right?
And here's what I mean by that.
Okay.
You know how the old veterans will be like, kid, you got to slow down out there.
I was going to ask you about that.
Right.
You're going fast.
In this instance, slowing down would not have helped this match. This match needed to be what it was. Now, there was a little bit of ref burial because tag team matches always have too many guys in the ring or whatever, but the energy was there. It seemed like the speed was important and a part of the match. So I really was enjoying it, actually, considering that I don't give a fuck about not one of these guys, and none of them are going to make it.
Okay, so we're on the same wavelength. So, all right, go.
Right. Now, I'm sure we'll be on the same wavelength as we both watched another referee lose his job.
No. It's the same guy. This is twice, 3 times already. He's done this. This little fucking Italian-looking guy.
Well, the last time
Was it
that
the
this
girl?
happened, no, it was that the last time it was happened was that other guy that was in a match later.
This guy's done.
Yeah, this guy I've barely even seen this guy before. He's definitely not needed.
No, but so long story short, what happened is they hit the finish. They went home. They did the finisher. And the referee goes 1, 2, he stops, checks the shoulder, which is clearly down. Right, folks? And then they have to do the finisher again.
Not just the finisher, the entire go home sequence.
Again.
They didn't just hit the finisher, they did the spot going into the finisher. So they now
Again,
that I don't know who made that call.
brother. Whoever agented this must have been so hot at that referee. And I was like, I said to myself, Vet, and so now this is the question. I said, I need you to explain this to me.
Okay.
What went through that referee's mind when this was all happening? Like, what stopped him from the 3 count? Because they redid the exact same thing as the finish. If this was a pre-tape show, they would have edited it out and just used the second one.
Of course. Here's what I think happened.
Oh, no.
Number one, what it looked like was they did the part where they hit the finish on the one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy was trying to make the save and one of the honks held him back. But the guy was like close to breaking up the pin. So maybe the referee got confused. Like he forgot that was the finish and that he thought they were actually supposed to break up the pin and they didn't make it. So maybe that this is scenario number one. I'll give you 2 separate scenarios.
Please.
Scenario number 1, the referee got confused and forgot the finish and then realized, oh shit, it was the finish. Do it again or something. Whoever made that call or whoever told him to tell them to do it, however it happened, I'm sure it was just a whole cluster with everybody from backstage, the guys in the ring, the ref that's already an idiot, whatever. That's one scenario. The second possible scenario is that these guys, because they ran through their match so quickly, they were ahead of time and they were going home early.
I doubt that.
Hear me out.
Okay, all right. Fair
So if they're a little bit ahead and the referee's telling them, like, you know, if the referee's getting information, they're saying like, they're taking it home too early. We still got a minute. We still got 2 minutes. We still got whatever. And he's trying to tell them and they're not listening. And then they go through with it. And the referee is like, no, he didn't kick out, like to buy some time. That seems like the less likely of the 2 scenarios. But I'm just trying to think of any reason why some moron would do something like this. Because it's really no excuse. If you go short on a live program, just do a longer post-match.
Well, not even that. Just do it.
Because what happens next is Dark State runs in
Right.
and beats the shit out of everybody. So if you go short, just have them beat them up longer. That's all you got to do. It's very simple. Now, if you got confused about the breakup of the pin, I don't know what to tell you. You just got to go.
You have to watch it to understand what we're saying. Like it's a big mistake. Like I couldn't see that referee being let go immediately after that. Sent home.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but like this is live TV, pal.
I mean,
$30 a
they're
month.
the ones that put him out there. They should know.
You're paying $30 for this. It's like you pay for Fightful Select. It's not worth it.
They, for some reason, I don't know, they really overproduce and overscript a lot of these things. And the more you leave, the more where you try to dial it down into like a microsecond on television, the more opportunities you have to screw things up.
I think I won't be surprised if that referee's not back. I'm just saying.
Well, I was surprised to see our old friend back later, but anyway.
I guess we'll do. Oh, but I will say, I agree with you 100% that I enjoyed the match. I thought both teams were really good.
Yeah. And no one was going to remember that match anyway, but now all they will remember is this.
Yeah, and
this finish. Yeah, sure. Remember Dark State. Well, Dark State won't let you forget. They don't stop popping up on this show. But first, Fatal Influence meets the Concierge from TNA. Now, this guy is definitely ratings death. Like whenever he comes on the screen, he's just the absolute worst. Carney jabroni bullshit.
Is
loser.
he supposed to be
1980s or maybe 1960s local?
Is he supposed to be a copy of what's the girl from AEW that was in WWE that does the whole Marilyn Monroe thing? Timeless Tony Storm. Is he? You know how Tony Storm has what's his face as her manager, her concierge? Is that what he is?
Well, Luther never talks.
Good.
That's the biggest difference with these guys.
Remember when they made a big deal about Luther coming in as a wrestler? Boy,
it's nice to have friends in the business.
Oh, it's Luther.
Ooh. They have like a little dot on his
That's right.
head.
Yeah, so dangerous.
Dr. Luther.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, and then Lainey Reed said some shit. She still exists. Like, I don't know where she came from, but
she's beautiful.
She showed up like we were supposed to know. Myles and Tavion meet backstage and kind of dap up and hang out and reminisce about old times. Hey, Ray, they should team up. They'd make a good team. What do you think?
Yeah, that might work.
Maybe they could even be in like a larger group. I don't know.
Well, after Tavion, was given the microphone for the first time, maybe they should be a tag team. Let's leave it that way.
And we let Myles talk.
Oh, fat. Getting canceled. Are we getting canceled, folks? Anyway.
Dark Paxum.
Oh, yeah.
She's pacing back and forth darkly. She's nervous.
A little hottie, that thing, huh?
Kind of hot.
A little hottie.
And then Izzy has to comfort her.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also a little bit hot.
Right? Big, tall Izzy. Little Tatum.
Thea Hail gets coffee on Instagram and calls out Nia Jax.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that match.
We'll talk about it. But first, we're going to talk about Myles Borne versus Brian Pillman Jr. They have a little match here. They get a little ear heat. A little heat on the ear. Apparently, Myles wants to use the zigzag as a finish now. My advice to you, kid, if you can hear me, don't.
Yes. I don't like that. Question. Who did Brian Pillman, whose wife did Brian Pillman bang? That this kid cannot get a fucking win on developmental here in NXT. He's possibly the best character on the whole show. I'm being serious when I say this. He's trimmed up. He's in great shape now. He does everything everybody tells him to do. It seems he keeps taking a pin after a pin after a pin after a pin. I mean, after a while, you're like I'm watching this. I'm like, he's gonna fucking lose, and he did clean again. The fuck's going on with this kid? Did he piss somebody off? Is he earning his what is going on? Like, why is he losing so much? He's got to get a win, right?
RBV doesn't like it.
Well, I don't know who Pullman is, but I know Brian Pillman. And I don't think is that kid a major asshole. How do you know that? Did he stiff you on a show or something there?
Well, he must be from Ohio, right?
That's true. That's right. Cincinnati Bengals guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like his dad.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just anyway. So yeah,
right.
they work the deaf gimmick. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he I don't know if they can make him any more. I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
You think he's still paying for his father pulling a gun out on Stone Cold Steve Austin on live TV?
That wasn't his idea.
Oh.
What? Everybody loved Brian Pillman. Well, except for some people.
Wow. Everybody loves it except for some people.
All right, next we get a Dark State promo right up your butt, Ray.
Ew. Why?
I don't know. That's what the white guy said.
So you got these guys again. We're gonna fucking tear you apart, motherfucker. We're gonna beat your ass. And then we're gonna stick our thumb in your ass. Up your butt, excuse me.
Up your butt, yeah.
Is he gonna be the comedy of this group? Did you see the way the guys were looking at him? Like this crack ass motherfucker. They looked at him that way. They looked at him. They said, "This white cracker motherfucking white boy, shut the fuck up. We're gonna put our thumbs right up your butt."
They all think that one of the other ones invited him in the group.
Yep,
I thought you invited him. Did you invite him?
I'm sure right now the people watching this are like, "What are you talking about?" Listen, they all cut their promo. They all seem badass, and then once again, Todd from accounting comes in and fucks up the entire promo, and he literally talked about sticking his thumb up somebody's butt. What? Vet, what? You know, you and him kind of look alike a little bit. You're more handsome, obviously, but
yeah,
there's similarities there.
He's younger. He's more jacked.
But you're wiser.
I am wiser, and think I am overall.
Allegedly.
Like I would, in all things considered, probably better looking.
I can tell over the time that we've worked together that you've gotten in much better shape. I could just see it along the neckline.
Mm.
Am I wrong?
No.
I could, if you look at old vet with a rounder face, clean shaven,
yeah,
fat.
A
little fat, but now not fat.
Yeah.
Good, vet. Stand up, pull up your shirt. Let's go. Let's see it.
No thanks.
Okay.
But speaking of fat, Nia Jax versus Thea Hail next.
Mm.
Ray, you ever fist fight a waterbed?
Jesus Christ. Yes.
It's not easy,
I
is
lost.
it?
No, I lost.
There's no winning that.
No.
I loved how, I know that he didn't do it on purpose because I don't think he's that funny, but I did love the Vic Joseph playing with your food line.
I didn't notice that, but now that you mention it, it's hilarious.
Yes. Anyways.
She didn't dominate. They were like, "Oh, she dominated." She didn't really dominate. Did she dominate?
She kind of dominated.
All right.
But she gave Thea like increasingly bigger flurries towards the end, and then sat on her.
The end of the match. Towards the end of the match, when she did finally give the finish, was any all right? Let me just ask this: at any point during this entire match, how many times did you fear, genuinely, for Thea Hail's safety and life? I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
There's always a general fear. I don't recall seeing anything specific that happened dangerous here, but it could have. I was always scared.
Towards the end, she kind of stiffed her a little bit. I don't know if you noticed
Maybe a
that.
little bit, yeah. Well, look, Ray, let's just say it. We know why. There's only one reason this person still has a job. Okay? It's the same reason that there's a certain general manager here. It's the same reason that, so let's not kid ourselves like this whole thing, like this waterbed is here because of skill or, marketability or anything like that. Let's not kid ourselves. We know why. Now, has she gotten better? Yes. Has she lost weight? Yes. Sure. Is she as the shits as she used to be? Not quite. Do we need her? No. That's why she's fucking working here instead of back where she was. Right? So So here's little Thea, and we've talked about it. She's kind of a woman without a country now because
Well, they changed her theme song.
yeah, but that's not enough.
They gave her a hooded jacket now.
It's not enough.
And now she does this thing where instead of putting the middle finger, she puts up the ring fingers, which Nia Jax immediately buried. I don't know if you saw that at the beginning of the match, throwing up the middles.
Oh.
That's a little statement there, just so you know, folks. Where Thea has to do this thing, Nia Jax actually gave the bird saying, I'm fucking Nia Jax. My cousin's The Rock. I do what I want.
On the
Play
CW.
Play with my food.
Well,
Really
that was basically what she said after she sat on Thea and they took a spatula and got her out of the ring, and then Kelly Kincaid came in the ring and tried to ask Nia a question. That's basically what she said. She's like, I'm The Rock's cousin, and I can do what I want, and Lash Legend, you're next. Mm-hmm. And then, Lash came out. They had a fight, a pull apart. But right as they start fighting and security gets in there, who cares, Ray? Because we have to cut to Obafemi walking. Nobody cares about this girl fight, this titanic beast battle in the ring. We got to see Oba walking to the ring. What's he walking into? He looks like he's about to walk into a huge brawl.
But they just did this on Monday Night Raw with Rusev and Sheamus.
Yeah.
The exact same thing.
And they do a variation on this every single week.
Well, but
on some show that features a wrestling ring, somebody is doing this pull apart angle.
No.
Every single week.
I'm just the fighting backstage bullshit that it goes on and on and on. They literally did this on Monday Night Raw. I think we all deserve a thumb up our ass.
All right.
That's like don't stop me from a good time.
Yeah. So speaking of stopping you from a good time, Jordan Grace and Ava are in the office, and they both agree that Blake Monroe should get her ass kicked. That's an actual unprofessional phrase uttered by a general manager. She deserves her ass kicked. My cousin is The Rock, so I can say it. Oba's in the ring now, and there are no brawling women, so I guess they took care of that real quick. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, he says they keep sending people after him, but the results remain the same. Then Trick comes out, and he's the biggest dog he's the biggest dog.
I'm the
Oba's
biggest
the
dog.
big
Let's
dog,
talk
but he's
about
the
it.
biggest dog. Let's
I'm
talk
the
about
biggest
it.
dog. Let's talk about it.
Yep. And then the young OG comes out and says, I'm the youngest dog.
He said, your ass is goofy. It's true.
Yeah.
He's right.
And then Moose came out.
There was a moose sighting.
With the old theme.
Moose.
And then he showed all three of these losers how to really cut a promo. Moose.
Fuck yeah. I was happy when I saw a moose.
It was nice.
It was good. It was good.
And then Dark State came out again, and they tried to jump these guys, and they all got their asses kicked.
See, I'm glad that happened.
And then, did you notice, as soon as the last Dark State guy got pitched out of the ring, the lights just came on, and the music stops, and it's just like, stop. I guess we can stop.
Because there is a member of Dark State that you guys don't know, and this person works for he's in the truck working. He works for the WWE. He's a non-official member. He's the one that does all the lights and stuff. But that was I'm glad they did that. I was like, oh God, is Dark State gonna beat up these 4 fucking monsters? No,
not even close.
Not even close. I mean,
not even for a second.
They got their asses handed to them, and it was wonderful to watch. So I enjoyed this segment, believe it or not.
Well, how could you not? It had Moose in it.
Moose.
Okay. Now Stax is doing Stevie Richards Fitness, so I'll give him that. But
the bands were loose. He wasn't even using them. He was just.
I didn't say he was doing it right. Just said he was doing it. And then Ariana Grace comes in to check on him. She wants to know if he's okay. Now, this may seem random as hell to some people, but we know why, Ray. We know why this is happening. We don't know why it's happening, but we know why it's happening.
Why is it happening?
Well, because, and outside of wrestling, these two touch each other's private parts.
Oh.
I know. The face you're making right now is exactly what Santino's doing.
He's like, son of a gun.
It's fake Italian.
My daughter's dating a Frenchman.
Making me so mad.
He's so gay. And not in a good way.
But before he can really give her, before he can really give her a good update, here comes Lash and Nia Jax fighting.
Just interchange Sheamus and Rusev.
It would have been funny if Sheamus and Rusev also came in fighting. If they bumped into Nia Jax and Lash Legend there.
That would have been great, Vet.
Yeah. I mean, since everything's a rib anyway, why not? Hey guys, you got to go down to Florida. We need you for a couple hours to shoot something. And then they get there and they're like, really?
I agree, Cold Blood. That is fucking hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious, bro.
So they're fighting and they show these people fighting, but who cares again? Because we cut to the NXT kitchen with Ren Sinclair and Charlie Dempsey. And Ren says his name and he appears right out of the fridge.
Out of the refrigerator. I didn't expect that one.
Yeah. So he just gets out of the fridge. And then he says that, Ren tries to explain that Charlie's just sad because he doesn't have any he likes wrestling matches. And Joe Hendry's like, well, I'll give you a wrestling match next week. And then Ren gets a selfie with Joe Hendry.
She was wearing the same get up, and Joe Hendry actually offered a blue shirt and white pants to old Sourpuss there, but he didn't want it.
So Stax is going to jumpstart his match with Yoshi.
Mm-hmm. Yoshitatsu.
And they're going to have a little bit of a match.
Yoshitatsu?
Yep, Yoshitatsu. He's back. Another legend returning to the NXT stomping grounds. Not that he was ever there.
Just out of curiosity, I'm sorry, it's a very important question. Just out of curiosity, were you a Yoshi fan in the Mario Brothers world or not? Some people either loved him or hated him.
Well, in Super Mario World, where he made his debut, it was fun to be able to eat enemies. Okay. I thought.
All right.
Did you find it fun to eat enemies?
I did.
Yoshi could eat some comically large enemies in that game. Like, for example, the giant moles, that run around.
Mm-hmm.
Or even the lava monster that pops up and tries to eat you when you're riding a little skull raft. He can eat that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right.
Can't eat everything, but he can eat a lot. Mm-hmm. So Ariana Grace slaps Yoshi, and then he gets back in the ring. And I guess the referee is more concerned with ejecting Ariana Grace here. And then Josh Briggs runs in and kicks him, and then Stax wins the match. So, for no reason, they're bringing this real-life relationship to the screen.
Sure.
Ethan Page is walking.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Page is in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He is the greatest Canadian of all time.
That belt is egregious. It's my God.
It's heat. It's heat, though, brother. I guess.
Heat, brother. Yeah, sure.
He wants us all to stand for the Canadian national anthem.
Why not?
Well, because Tavion's going to come out, and he's going to tell you why not.
Damn it, man, Tavion. This is what happens when you fucking write a script for a kid.
And then the most random thing ever happens because Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervis show up.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why?
I do have to admit, Chelsea Green looked phenomenal.
I'm not necessarily complaining, but let's just take it in terms of making sense. Why? Did I miss a bunch of social media? I don't follow any of these people. Do they work in an angle and then they like does she and normally they show you on like Instagram or X when people go back and forth and like that'll like get you caught up in case they just show up. I don't know. Does anybody have an answer? Why?
I don't.
Why Chelsea Green's just showing up to defend Ethan Page's honor?
Well, here you go.
I know she's Canadian.
She's Canadian. That's it.
Yeah, but why? There's other Canadians.
You wouldn't understand, but it's a Canadian thing. That's what the artist says.
But
I
you
guess-
would?
I
Is
guess,
that what you're saying, artist? You're saying you would understand?
Well, artist is Canadian.
There's no black Canadians.
Yeah, there's plenty of black Canadians. There's
Name one.
Lawrence Taylor.
I don't think so.
Something Lafleur.
Yeah, probably somewhere. This is probably one guy somewhere. That doesn't count.
Famous black Canadians.
Rocky Johnson's dead, Sonic.
He was Canadian?
Mike Roach said Drake.
Oh,
he said Drake was black.
He's right.
Who, Sonic?
Yeah. Famous Donovan Bailey.
Oh my God. 3 people said Drake.
Ew.
And look who they were. The other 2 people were the artist and Frank Picklebarrel.
I don't know half of these famous black Canadians. I'm sorry. You know who Ann Cools is?
No.
I don't know any black Canadians. Sorry.
Ben Johnson.
Enough.
All right. Anyway, she's out here and like Tavion punches Ethan Page in the face.
Like literally.
Yeah, he won't punch Chelsea. He punches Ethan Page.
Do you miss the days where you could pile drive a woman in the middle of the ring?
What you mean, like
just Tommy Dreamer grabbing fucking McGillicuddy and just slamming her head into the mat?
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe times like these.
Right.
Although Chelsea going to be far down on my list of people that would need that pile driver. I could definitely think of we got to pile drive Kelani Jordan.
Chelsea Green's I don't know. She's annoying to me. I liked her before, but I don't know. I'm not going to get into it.
We know, Ray. We know. So Lola Vice and Kelani Jordan, who needs a pile driver, are going to yap at Fatal Influence. And Jasmine Nix isn't there, but that's because she was going to get a tag match made between them. So we're all very excited about that. Nia and Lash continue fighting. This sort of encroaches on Zarisol, trying to, get ready for Saul's main event match here. And Ava has finally had enough, and she's like, all right.
That's it. Son of a bitch.
You two are in a match next week. Will you stop fighting now?
Maybe you have to.
Also, Ava books Dark State
Mm-hmm.
with she actually books them twice. She books Dark State with some dark skinned guys, and she books them with some honkies.
Hey. Oh, honk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, honk.
See what? Yeah,
Got it.
you get it.
Okay.
Progressive presents a sit-down interview. Kelly Kincaid and Ricky Saints. This
I gotta be
had to
honest.
have been the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life.
I got to be honest, brother. I was on Instagram.
Looking at Thea Hail getting coffee.
What was I watching? I was looking at something on Instagram. I don't know. But it wasn't this. I'm sorry. I heard it in the background. I heard him talking. But it was, these sit-down interviews are stupid with a weird-looking girl.
It's the worst. Oh, she's not. Well, she's a little weird. But
she looks
she's
like,
cute, cute weird.
Cute. You know who she reminds me of? Remember King of Queens?
Yeah.
The TV show?
Mhm.
Remember his dad? Remember the girl that used to take care of his dad and used to walk him?
No.
The blonde? King. All right. Whatever.
I didn't watch it that much. I just remember the main, him, his wife, his dad.
All right.
No
I can't
walkers.
remember the name.
It doesn't matter. Look, the point is Jasper Troy better look out because Ricky Saints is coming for you.
Sucker.
Yeah. Dark Pack Cementers.
She reminds me of a young version of this girl. Just, this bugs me that you don't, this one. Remember this one? Right here.
Oh, Nicole Sullivan. Yeah.
Hey, her. You didn't know who it was, did you?
She was from Mad TV.
Yes. So she
That's what
reminds
I
me-
know her from. If you would have said Nicole Sullivan, I would have known Nicole Sullivan. I didn't remember that she was on King of Queens.
I couldn't remember her name.
Yeah, she's
You're
funny.
watching Mad TV.
Mad. All right. It's Soul versus Paxum. Dark Paxum. It's it's a match.
I was disappointed.
Why?
I wanted Paxton to win.
Well, you didn't really think it was going to happen, did you?
I did think it was going to happen because I thought she would win the title.
I
and
guess
then-
you're right. Could
and
happen.
then the other girl, what's her name, is going to get jealous of her. But she kind of did.
She did anyway, right?
It was like weird because she was supposed to give her the doll to stab the other girl in the eye. And then she said, no, let's not do that. Let's not help her out. And fucking Chairshot Jones is looking at her like, what are you doing? We're supposed to be, we're supposed to be helping her out here. And then, she gets her soul snatched out of nowhere. And then after the match, they're standing on the ramp, and the camera. By the way, cameraman, whoever agented this segment did a poor job at focusing on the fact that that what's his face? God damn it, Chairshot Jones. What's his name? The leader of the bunch.
Sean Spears.
Sean Spears is looking at her with like inquisitive, like, why did you do that? Like you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. But they didn't focus on him enough. That's the story of this whole situation, you dummies. Oh my
Well,
God.
We got to know the story of the situation is here come Lash Legend and Nia Jax again. And we could go through the barricade because we never see that in wrestling. At SummerSlam.
$30 a month, folks.
30 American dollars. Not Canadian dollars, which are worth less. Anyways, yes, that causes enough distraction besides the doll thing and everything else for Paxum to get her soul snatched. And 1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming. Zara Sol is as strongly bonded as ever. No hints of a turn there. They look like they're going to be best friends forever. And I like it. I'm in favor of everybody just not turning.
Hey, next week or in the next coming weeks, don't be surprised if they do an angle with Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo, from what I'm hearing, is leaving the mob. He's the boss of the mob, but he's leaving it. And he opens a pizza shop. And next week we're going to see him, or maybe the following weeks we're going to see him, making the pizza. I'm out of the business, I don't fucking care.
Well, I was watching till the very end of this to see if they did another thing. Because apparently he was killed.
Who?
Tony,
Tony?
do you remember last week?
No,
He died.
he's taking up. Remember, WWE cameras are gonna find him somewhere in Piscataway, New Jersey. He's gonna have a little pizza shop. He's gonna be like, Tony, who's Tony? He's gonna call himself like Mark or something like that. Just saying. That's why I think they're going with this.
I was thinking he died. And then they're going to take him off TV and then they're going to release him. That's what I was hoping.
You think so?
I was
You
hoping.
can only hope.
But the fact that Stack still gets TV.
I don't know, man. And the fact that he's dating Santino's daughter. That is sickening to me. I mean, seriously. Could you imagine the smell? Anyway, giving the old French baguette. Get it? No?
You're talking about his penis.
Yes, I'm talking about his penis. Well, Vet, this was another riveting episode of the Next Level Wrestling Review. We started off hot, brother.
I hope we made it funny.
We try. Listen, we don't actually try. I think me and Vet have enough chemistry to know when this is the absolute shit. And,
Big Ray and the Vet's chicken salad restaurant.
You know, if there's one
$30 a plate.
Hey, do me a favor, guys. Head over to Twitter. Give Karrion Kross a follow. And support him, man. He just came out with a new book. Shut up. And I want you to hashtag We Want Kross at WWE.
That's right. Get him more heat, guys.
Just get him more heat. Tons of heat. He ain't going to get no heat. They're going to resign him, I think. I think they're going to resign him. I think they're going to leave him off air for some time. He'll just show up at events here and there. You know, like, what is Karrion Kross doing in the Impact Zone? You know?
Again.
Or they'll start calling him by his shoot name, Kevin. You know, what's Kevin doing here? Well, they might ignore him. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do this. But Yvette, you know, man, it's been one hell of a show. Like I said, we made some delicious chicken salad. You know, some tasty lemonade.
We served it up quick, too.
And
wait time very low.
We did the best we could, guys. We really genuinely love you. Because we wouldn't be paying $30 a month for WWE PLEs to review. Look, see? Kevin Motti. Best $30 I've ever spent. Great show, guys. Thank you. Wasn't easy. Well, it's easy with the Vet, but it wasn't easy going through this bullshit. Anyway.
True.
Oh, Vet, let's break down our stuff as we usually do, as we usually go home. I got some stuff to talk about here. So what do you want to talk about, huh?
Well, whatever I talk about, it's at Opinion Haver on all your favorite social media platforms. You can find me every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern for The Impact Attack with Brandon, where we cover the TNA portions of all this. Sometimes it feels like we see more moose on NXT than we do in TNA, but that's just how things go sometimes. Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, you can see myself and our own Jimmy T, who's in the chat right now, talk about AEW on The Wreckage. Yeah. Sometimes we get a special guest like RBV joined us, and we had a lot of fun talking about stuffs. And then you can always go back, and if you missed the biggest party in history, you could see our review of it. I was on the review of night 2 with Jimmy and RBV, and I was asleep most of the time, but I came awake just at the right times to offer my thoughts on night 2 of SummerSlam, as well as I was on the watch along for night 2 of SummerSlam and the very end of night 1. So if you just can't get enough of me, there's more places. But as for other places that don't always include me but are tangentially related to me, Wrestling with Rip Rogers every Friday at their concrete time of whenever it is. It was different time last week, but that's okay. It's still available for you to catch up anytime you may not be able to ask a live question, but you can always go back and check out the archive version. You could check out the Stevie Richards show, not $30 a month, absolutely free, the best wrestling show out there currently. If I'm the best in the world, then Stevie Richards is got the best show in the world. So check that out every Friday. And his special SummerSlam review also, which dropped on Monday. Yeah. Same day as some other stuff. The Impact Tech. And of course, Limpin' Ain't Easy with Timmy Baltimore. New episodes usually premiere on Wednesdays. Maybe not every Wednesday, but if it appears, it's usually on a Wednesday. And that just about does it for me.
Yeah, don't forget we got the Smack Attack, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Monday Locker Room. You'll be checking that out. And of course, this week, actually tonight at 10 p.m. going live with April. We're going to be doing the A show. I don't know what we're talking about, but she wants me to come on, and I like hanging out with her. So I'm gonna come on the A show and we're gonna talk about stuff. I don't know exactly what it is. Now, the Pro Wrestling Reflection will be on this week. Probably be on later today on my Twitter. I'll put the video up, and then you'll get the video also on the Professor's YouTube channel, the Pro Wrestling Reflection YouTube channel. But the podcast will be available this Saturday. And what are they doing, Vet, this week? Well, Vet, we are going to go into Pro Wrestling Spotlight. Yes, and we're going to spotlight this feud. It is the Fantastics feuding versus both versions of the Midnight Express. Yes, the Dennis Condrey version and the other guy version. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So you can check that out, ladies and gentlemen. The Pro Wrestling Reflection, Pro Wrestling Spotlight, available on all social media. And if you missed Monday Night Raw, me and Jimmy would do it. We did Monday Night. We covered Monday Night Raw with basically Nia Jax and what's her face did the same gimmick as Sheamus and Rusev. So you can hear us talk about that. CM Punk is pissed off, and so is LA Knight, and it's a whole bunch of shit going on. And don't forget,
hey, how did you guys?
What?
Keep that down. Keep that meme down. What you guys think of the Becky and Nikki?
Oh, it was the shit.
What? You don't like it?
Oh my god, it was terrible. You serious? You that serious?
You don't love it?
No. Why would we love it? It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, Becky went in hard with the whole, husband thing again. My hot husband. Heel Becky's awesome. I mean, I do like her. She was amazing in Happy Gilmore too, and
she wasn't.
She was great.
She was barely in it.
And don't forget, what's her face got cut out of Happy Gilmore too. She made that known. That's pretty funny. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, for $30 a month, you just go to watch wrestling. All right. So I think with that, Vet, I think we're done here, man, in record time. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you for being here every single Wednesday. Join me for if you're not doing anything later tonight, guys, if you're on the way home or if you're just, doing shit around the house or whatever, and you just want to listen to the A show, me and April always have a fun conversation. So check that out. And I guess we're done. Vet, we're going to go home. My God, it's over. Till next week. Big Ray's wrestling show retirement tour begins today. 2026.
15 dates left, people.
My last pay-per-view podcast is at WrestleMania. I go where John Cena goes. I'm done. We're out. WWE.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Sure.
This is the Hustler Rip Rogers. Yeah, it's fucking me. Yeah, and listen to the fucking Hameen Media Group. That's Ben Hameen Media Group from Rip Rogers. Go get him and go fuck yourself.
Yeah, WWE and ESPN.